So some of the stuff that I write, the idea is we would have someone these two in McDonald's, and every week we'd come back to them, and or month, whenever, and he would say, like, from some of the stuff that I'm reading, they would have these conversations whilst they're flipping burgers. So the idea is that they would say this very extremely highfalutin stuff, and they're both graduates behind, working behind McDonald's. And the other person said, yes, ultimately I agree. So in need of reconnecting with those relationships of overcoming societal and racial distance portrayed in the film, of a world living in air-conditioned, blah, 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 blah. And in the end, and they would both be also, like he would be a Nokia, and he would be a Sony. So they would have that kind of branding. And at the end of it, they would say, but ultimately it's do you think it matters whether you go to a red brick university or a tile university? And they would discuss, well, actually, I don't think it does. I think it's more important now if you just have a degree. I think it's a much more open society, fundamentally. They're flipping burgers. Meanwhile, the manager comes in, oi, get there and clean that toilet, now. And then they'd go out, all right, well, yes, boss. And they go.
We'll talk about that later. What we're planning to do is a live event, hopefully with some Gabriela stuff, some of my interviews and her interviews, and some live interviews. So we'll talk to poets, we'll talk to artists, and Gabriela in her mask will hopefully be doing something called Gabriela's Parade of Angels, which will be, there's more artists per square mile than anywhere in Europe is in Stoke Newington, so that's really why we've chosen it.
I think you have to have the other side very high developed.
You have to almost live there, but bring yourself back to the reality sometimes.
Yes, when you finish your time of writing, then you are again grounded.
And can I just ask you, so he influenced you a lot. The Alchemist is a big influence, and the painting, is that also recent? Because how long have you been doing that?
In Charley, everything happened in 2007.
Gabriela's paintings are remarkable. I mean, they look like someone who's been doing this. I mean, they're all very Klimt influenced, is that right? Is Klimt a big influence on your work? Or?
Yes, and Picasso as well.
I tried to create this like in the name of Picasso and Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
Many of you will know more about Audrey Hepburn. She was a famous actress.
Picasso and Klimt. They are absolutely beautiful and absolutely stunning. So,
I love people to. I would love to hear that, because it's very important for me, my art, to be appreciated, like for every artist.
Is it Aboriginal detail, or what are we talking about?
In this painting, it's a lot of Aboriginal influence. All the stars here can symbolize the sky, but a kind of sky, abstract sky. And this side is more like water. So it's kind of here the sky and the ocean, water, they just join together through the light of God.
In sporting news, the Pro Golfers Association is launching a campaign today to get politicians and third world financial leaders to take up golf sooner than the current average age, which seems to be in retirement. Hoping it might persuade them from a life in which they mess up the environment, create unnecessary wars, and throw the world into economic peril.